Katie Price ordered to hand over nearly half her earnings after second bankruptcy. Katie Price is facing fresh financial turmoil as a court ordered her to surrender almost half of her monthly income to creditors, a move that exposes the extent of her ongoing money woes following her second bankruptcy. The former glamour model, 46, will now have to pay 40% of her monthly earnings from multiple companies to the trustee overseeing her bankruptcies, after a judge ruled that she must curb her extravagant pattern of expenditure. Price, who was first declared bankrupt in 2019 and again in 2024, has since been discharged from both proceedings but remains under a strict income payments order, IPO, until February 2027. Judge criticizes Price's lavish spending habits. During Thursday's hearing at a specialist bankruptcy court, barristers representing the trustee requested a second IPO, this time extending to 10 additional companies, which must now hand over 40% of Price's monthly income to the trustee for the next 3 years. The companies affected include media and entertainment firms, as well as the partnership managing Price's business affairs. Neither Katie Price nor representatives of the companies attended the hearing. However, Deputy Insolvency and Companies Court Judge Stephen Baster noted that Price had been given every opportunity to appear and to make representations. Granting the second IPO, the judge remarked, "The bankrupt's expenditure seems to have exceeded her income, but that is only because she has adopted an extravagant pattern of expenditure that, of course, she is now going to have to trim somewhat." He added that despite her financial difficulties, Price has continued to earn a considerable amount of success as a social media influencer, with an income that, by any standard, would be regarded as significant. Missed payments and mounting debts. Rowena Page, representing the trustee, told the court that under the first IPO, Price had been ordered to pay a lump sum of £25,000 and 34 monthly payments of £12,500, obligations she has failed to meet. Ms. Page stated that Price had failed to make the lump sum payment due, and failed to discharge any of the monthly installments she was ordered to make. However, she noted that more than £124,000 had been received by the trustee from companies covered by the first IPO. The second order, she said, was for the benefit of Ms. Price's creditors, adding that Price's income remains well above what is needed to support her family's reasonable domestic needs. A history of financial struggles. Price's financial troubles have been well documented. After her first bankruptcy in November 2019, she was declared bankrupt again in March 2024 over an unpaid tax bill exceeding £750,000. The first IPO, issued in February 2024, covered her income from 4 companies, including her adult content platform OnlyFans. Additional companies were added in July 2024, when a judge also issued a warrant for her arrest after she failed to appear in court. Despite repeated setbacks, Judge Baster emphasized that Price still enjoys very substantial sums of income, offering ample headroom to meet her obligations if she reins in her spending.